Hello to all my lively ladies, you're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to do a total body strength workout and we're going to use light weights and some of the moves we'll be doing using our body weight, okay? Before we start, let's get warmed up. Good, just tapping out the floor here, toe taps, and bringing in the arms as well. Good, so lifting and lifting, good. Now let's get our breathing down. So nice big deep breaths. It's good to get it down in the warm up before we start actually working out. Fill up those lungs with nice oxygenated air. That's it, good. And tap and tap. Now if you bring your arms up a little higher, let's go for that. Good work. So I'll tell you what's coming up today. We have 14 moves. We're going to have a little water break after that. You might be glad with some of the exercises, some of the arm exercises and that, and then we'll come back and we'll repeat it for a second round. Okay, so if you need to have some water ready before you start, that you do that, have your water ready, and also a chair or something sturdy that you can do a couple of the body weight exercises on, and a mat. You might need a mat if you're working on a hard floor, or a nice thick towel, like a bath towel or something. If you're working on a carpeted area, you'll be fine. Okay, let's drive those arms up. Good work. Okay, let's do 4, 3, keep those legs moving, and last one. Tap it out, tap it out. Now bend those knees a little bit more. Good. Move off the spot. And moving forward. And moving back. Good, and again forward and back. Slight bend in the knee, keep the head up high for me. Great. Let's switch this up now. March on the spot, crisscross the arms in front and feel those muscles there between your shoulder blades, your trapezius and rhomboids, contracting and relaxing. That's it, we get that shoulder joint warmed up. Good, now all of these exercises today, you can actually do, you can do them body weight if you don't have weights. We could fill up 2 water bottles, that works well. The ones on the chair, unless you've got ankle weights, we'll do those, obviously we do those body weight. Okay, but if you do have ankle weights, I mean, I know I have a pair of ankle weights somewhere around here. It's good to strap them on if you want to progress your workouts. Okay, so we're doing some knee tucks and leg kickbacks or donkey kicks on the chair. Let's rest out those arms. Let's bring this march up a little bit more. Good. Now let's take it into rainbow legs. So just again opening up those hips. I'm going to do some tricep push-up now. It's different to the normal tricep push-up you see me doing here. Just a little bit of variety or variation in the exercises. And if you can't get to the floor, what I'll do is I'll show you an alternative that you can do upright, okay? So I'm actually going to show you that in the warm-up. And it's there for anyone that doesn't want to go down onto the floor or just finds it hard to get up and down onto the floor. Okay, let's do that now. So we keep the legs moving a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a single arm, raise both arms up. If you're using weights, that's fine. Just do a single arm tricep extension because you're going to work the same muscle group as I am down on the floor, but just in an upright position, okay? So single arm, 1, 2. Then when I'm doing the other side, because I'm doing the tricep separately, you're going to raise the arms up again and you're going to double up. Okay, so you're going to get a nice burn for those triceps, all right? Okay, so that's your version when I'm down on the floor for exercise 10, okay? All right, now we have also some lunges coming today. So if you find lunging a little bit difficult, use your chair. Put your hand on the back of the chair and we're going to do some little pulses up and down, okay? So we'll be doing that as well during the workout. Okay, let's go again. Now we'll crisscross these arms and up to the ceiling. Crisscross and up to the ceiling. Great, up to the ceiling. Now I want you to find a way that works for your needs today, okay? Because there's alternatives and ways around everything. So don't rule yourself out of a certain exercise because you can find a way. Good. The last exercise I have down is body weight, but if you want to, you can use dumbbells with it. All right, so some of the ones that you feel you can go with weights and you have them and they're handy, use them, okay? Use your weights. It's good to keep those bones nice and strong. That's it. Lifting and across. 2 more here. And last one. Now let's go into a few little squats and reach. Now our first exercise is this particular move, but we're going to do a box squat or a chair squat. Okay, you can just tap your bottom off the chair and reach the weights up to the ceiling as you stand up, okay? So it's a box thruster really is what they call that. It's a bit like your squat thruster. That's it. Good, 2 more. We won't exhaust those shoulders out too much. Big circles. Tap the floor there. Keep those legs going. That's it. Around and around. Good. So have everything you need now before we start. So a sturdy piece of furniture, a kitchen chair is great. A mat if you're working on a hard surface, you'd be okay on a carpet. Your dumbbells, water for your little water break. And a towel maybe if you need one, okay? A towel for sweat, that is. Now forward, around, good. Keep that head held high for me, don't dip forward here with your posture. Keep nice and tall. Good, now the upper body muscles should be feeling nice and loose and stretched, okay. Right, are we ready to get going? All right. Now the first exercise now we will be using your chair, so grab that. Okay, and we're working for intervals, what are we doing today? 10-50. So 10, just a transition, 50 to do the work. Sorry, it's actually 50 and 45. I switched it because I feel like I need the extra 5 seconds to show you what's coming up. All right, so and I will show you first of all, before we start, we're doing our box squat. So weights up on the shoulder, tap the chair, lift up. Now if you need to push your chair up against something, do that. Okay, lift up to the ceiling, tap and drive those weights up. All right, let's not delay, let's get going. Okay, you can go straight away if you want a full minute, or you can take the rest. All right, so just make sure you're only tapping the chair and then lifting up. We're not sinking into the chair, we're keeping that back nice and straight, okay? Let's go, down, lift up. Now I will show you what's coming up in that 15-second rest interval. Good, tap, reach, tap, reach up. Now extend those arms right up to the ceiling for me. Keep the arms long by those earlobes, okay? Slight bend in the elbow joint. Reach up, sit down, reach up. Good. Blow out that air, breathe it in. Good, that air really helps lift weight above your head. And finish it out. Good, okay, now the next one, we're just going to X the legs for 3. So we've done 3 there. And then sit into a little goblet squat. Goblet just means you have the weights up in front of under your chin here. We'll do the other leg next. So stick to one side with the leg lifts, 2 and 3. Sit down into a squat. Now if you have to put your foot down here, go ahead. That's it. Sit down. Now if you rotate your foot a little bit, you'll feel a great inner thigh burn. Okay, just turning that foot up. Good. 2, 3, good. And sit down. Now don't worry if you have to put your foot down to regain balance. Now the trouble is if you don't put your foot down, you tend to swing the leg, but we want to contract. 2, 3, and sit down. Now we have the other side to do, and you're welcome to go ahead and start it a bit early if you want. But if you again, just turning the toe, if you see me here, I'm rotating the foot and then I'm actually lifting and lowering, okay? 1, 2, 3, put your foot down if you feel you need to. Sit into your little squat. 1, 2, 3, Sit down, keep your head up now for squatting. 1, 2, 3. Sit down, good. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Squeeze. 2, 3. Sit into your little squat. That's great. 1, 2, 3. And down, and good work. Okay, now move forward. Now these are the knee tucks. So let's get our chair ready. Put your weights down. This is where the ankle weights come in handy. So we're just going to tuck and kick. All right, tuck, kick. Stay on one side. Tuck. Now when you're bringing your knee in under your chest, make sure your belly button is engaged. Okay, you're really drawing that belly button up to your spine, so you're keeping your lower back safe, and you're really going to feel those abs working. Tuck, kick. Squeeze those glutes as you kick the leg back. That's it, squeeze the water out of your bottom there, your backside, your sponge. Good. Slight bend in the supporting leg there, the leg that's stationary. Good work. Well done. Really, really feeling that now. Okay, come on up and give yourself your wrists. You might feel your wrists on a wooden chair. If you do, put down a cushion or something that's not going to slide. Okay, give yourself a little break. And we'll go down again. And again, abs engaged before you start. Squeeze. Squeeze. Now I added 2 rounds of this today. I always feel like with strength training, the first round, your body's still kind of getting into each of the moves, so it's nice to have a second round. Squeeze, good. Push back. Good. Now really tuck that knee under, kick back. It's great if you can see what you're doing. Nice long leg there behind you. Do your best. Good. Now we have those forward lunge pulses coming next. You can add a shoulder press to it. It's completely optional, but you can add it if you want to. You can use the back of your chair if you need to hold on to it for lunges. All right, back to the weights. Now, forward lunge. 1, 2, 3. Little pulse, step back, whoops, and shoulder press, okay? You can leave out the shoulder press if you want to. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. Push back. Shoulder press, and again 1, 2, 3. Push back, shoulder press. Now they're only little mini lunges, they're not actually full range of movement. Okay, push back, and again 1, 2, 3. Still feel the burn there in your quadricep, your thigh muscle. 3, push back above the head, that's it. 2, 3. Getting lots of muscle groups worked here if you add in that shoulder press, because your abs will be working hard to your abdominals. Okay, now we have the other side. So again, hold the back of your chair here if you need assistance. So we're going forward, pulsing for 3, pushing back and getting into that shoulder press. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, push back, shoulder press. Good. 1, 2, 3, push back into shoulder press. Great. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do some tricep work next, but it's not the tricep on the floor, not just yet. Good. It's a combination move. 1, 2, 3. Push back. Reach above the head. Good. 1, 2, 3. Feeling the burn there, those little pulses. Make sure you're controlling them. 2, 3. Now we're doing 2 rounds today, so don't worry if you're not getting it exactly right round 1, because we're going to do it repeated again. Okay, now the kickbacks, you're very familiar with these. I do these a lot. 2, 3, and then you're going to hold it for 3 pulses. Okay, so 3 and 3. So sit into your imaginary seat. Keep that chest upright for me. 1, 2, not rushing this. 3, hold it. 1, 2, 3, relaxing that neck. 1, Squeeze, 2, 3, hold it. 1, 2, 3, that's it, good, you're looking great out there. 1, 2, 3, good, oh, hold it up there. 1, 2, 3, that's it, and again. 1, 2, 3, we're working hard, just holding this seated position. You can feel my thighs after the last one. 1, 2, 3, good. Now we have a bicep curl into a shoulder press, okay? So you're tucking those elbows into your little pockets there in your waist. Just imagine you have pockets. Okay, bring the weights up to your shoulders, rotate and up to the ceiling. That's it, good. Good. And curl. That's it. And reach up. Good work. Now we're going to the floor for the next one. Remember what I showed you in the warm-up for your version if you don't want to go to the floor. So you'll just do an upright, single-armed tricep extension, then you go to the other arm, and then when I have to do my second arm on the floor, you'll just double up your arms for your extensions. Good. Get a good burn out there for them. Reach up. That's it. Okay, now we'll head straight down to the floor, and you actually don't need any weights for this. So we put our weights down. Okay, just gotta move that chair out of my way. I'm glad I gave myself 15 seconds today. Lie on your side. Now what you're going to do is lie on one side, and then you just wrap your arm around your waist, and then you drop your head down towards the floor, bending this elbow. This is quite an advanced exercise, even though it's body weight. Good. And push yourself back up with a slight bend in that elbow. Good, that's it. And straighten and bend. And the triceps is what straightens the arm. It's very challenging because the triceps have to work on their own here. Good. Up we go. Well done. Okay, now let's do the other side. Okay, so just rotate your body around and just again wrap that hand around your waist. If you can see me here, and get ready and just under control, bending the arm and just dropping the body down towards the mat, the upper body. That's it, good. Well done. This is very hard for close to a minute. You'll probably find this exercise one of the hardest in the whole circuit today. Ooh, feeding the burn. Even harder than the push-up on the knees because the arm is working by itself. Unilateral. Good. And draw it up. And it's a good one to do nice and slowly. Okay, now we have some L raises next. So going back to the dumbbells. Now, so we are going to imagine, bring one weight out to the side, one out to the front, okay? Just imagine the letter L, up and down, good, and down, great. Now try and bring it up to shoulder height, great. Keep your spine nice and straight and abdominals engaged. We'll switch sides now, the next exercise. That's it, good. Lift up and lower. How you feel, how your triceps after that last one, it really does burn them out quickly, doesn't it? You can really feel the amount of work that went into that exercise. Okay, now shake out those arms. We have to do the other side. Then we're going to go back to some lunges. Okay, so get ready. So one arm out to the side, one go out to the front. And bring them up as evenly as you can. These exercises here will actually, they do show you how unbalanced one side can be compared to the other. I know you can see some people whose arms will go higher than, one arm will go higher than the other. So it just shows you how many imbalances we have inside that we don't even know about. Breathe out, breathe in. Let's get our breathing right. Take a breath in. Exhale the air. That's why it's important to slow your tempo down when you're actually lifting weights. That's good. So again, it's not all about getting lots and lots of reps out. It's about getting good quality reps out. Good work, that's great. Now we have those lunges. So what we're going to do is you can use your chair for balance. 2 side lunges. Whoops, I have to move over here now with the mat in my way. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 leg raises. All right, so 1, 2, and then 2 leg raises. Now if you want to add in some extra intensity, use your weights. Okay, and 1 and 2. So over, 1, 2. Good. Lunge, lunge. Good. 1 and 2. Good. Over we go. Over we go. 1 and 2. Side lunge. Keep that chest up for me. And 1 and 2. Okay, now we've reached the end of this round 1. Okay, let me stop this beeping. Okay, good work. That is a great work. Now, my arms, my triceps, I'm really feeling my triceps there. So join me here for round 2. Have a little drink of water and just relax your arms a little bit. I'll see you back here in a few moments. You're very welcome back. Now let's do round 2. So if you remember, we're going to do the box or chair squat thrusters. All right, go ahead now if you want a full minute. Grab your weights. Okay, remember now you're only tapping your bum off the chair. Okay, we're not going to actually sit back on the chair, all right? Okay, abs engaged. Let's go. Weights up on the shoulder and reach up. Good, just tap that chair. Reach up to the ceiling, tap and reach. Now remember what leg you were Xing across, okay? If you can remember, I usually start on the right. It's good to always mix up the exercises and mixing up what side of the body you start on. So I'm going to start on the left with the 3 leg pulses and into goblet squat. That's it. Good. Sit down. Reach. Tap that chair and reach. Good work. Okay. Now let me just move this out of the way. Okay, now we are going to do our 3 leg pulses, if you remember this one, okay? And then into your goblet squat. So 1, 2, 3, sit into goblet, good. 1, 2, 3, and again, don't swing the leg. That's it, lift, lift, control each lift. Sit down, that's it, good. 1, 2, 3, sit down, great. 1, 2, 3, it's okay if you have to put your foot down to help with your balance a little bit, that's fine. 2, 3, and squat, and there we go. Okay, now other side. All right, so you should be feeling really a good amount of work there in your inner thighs. Get those weights up high for me, keep your posture upright. The weights out in front really help keep your body upright. Okay, 1, 2, 3, sit down. 1, 2, 3, good. Sit down, great. 1, 2, 3, so you're getting good work for the inner thighs, getting those glutes worked as well, and then your abs. That's it. Sit the hips back, good. 1, 2, 3, Sit down, great. 1, 2, and 3. Good. 1 and 2. Good work. Okay, now we'll head over to the chair next. We're going to do the knee tucks. I'm going to start on the left. Okay, make sure your chair is not going to move on you. All right, so knee tuck, abs engaged. Tuck that knee in, kick back, and kick. Kick back. Good. So great tummy exercise here, and again, there's a hip extension involved, so that means you're going to work your backside, your glutes. Kick back. Good. Take your time. We're not in a rush with strength training. Slow it down. Feel each part of the move. So feel that knee tuck working your abs. Squeeze your glutes there so you feel the backside. That's it. Well done. Come up now. Give your lower back a rest and shake out those wrists. So you might be feeling a little bit of tension in your wrists if you're working on a chair. Now again, you can actually make this exercise hard and go down lower. As I always say, go lower to make it harder. So you can go down onto a coffee table or even down onto the floor. It's very challenging down on the floor, but you might feel strong enough to do that. Kick back. Good. Kick it back. Good. Tuck that knee in now and really feel the tummy muscles working. That's it. Slight bend in the supporting leg there. That's it. Tuck in. Squeeze. Try not to let your spine dip down or stick your bum up in the air. You want it to be in neutral position, somewhere in the middle. Good. Now we have those lunges coming. Next. Great work. Well done. So it's good now. Try not to swing. I want to get this chair out of my way. Make sure you're not swinging when you're doing those type of exercises. You're actually making each part of the move count. Right, ready for the pulses. So into a forward lunge. 2, 3, drive back and up over the head. 1, 2, 3, drive back and over the head. When you're lifting the weights over your head, make sure you're not falling backwards or leaning backwards. Keep your body really straight. 1, 2, 3, and up over the head. This will bring a little bit of cardio in as well. 2, 3, good, and 1, 2, 3, drive back, reach above your head. Good work. 1, 2, 3. I feel like my body is much more in tune with this now, round 2, and that's why I always love to repeat rounds with strength training. Okay, heart rate's up a little bit. I'll just keep those feet moving lightly. Other leg. Good, and then we do some tricep work. Then we go into bicep work, so we're balancing out. 2, 3, up over the head. Great. 1, 2, 3, drive back, up. Just 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. 1, 2, 3, lift up. 1, 2, 3, and back. Up over the head. Good. 1, 2, 3. Great work. 1, 2, 3. Push back. Lift up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Feeling that burn there with those little pulses. Okay, let's get ready now to work triceps. This is a good one. I like this one, round 1. I could really actually feel the legs because we've just worked them so hard. You can do this upright if you want. I do think though it helps to get those kickbacks if you go into a little seat. Abs engaged for 3, 2, 3. Now hold it and pulse. 2, 3. That's it. 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to try and avoid swinging there, particularly with the second part of this exercise. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Good. 1, 2, 3. Stay focused. 1, 2, 3. Arms are getting heavy now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We might get a kickback or 2 in. Good, well done. It's good to work right up to the beat. Okay, now we have the bicep curl. Right, so again, tucking in those elbows. So this is a nice combination move, working biceps and shoulders. Good. If you're short for time, these exercises are just wonderful. Up over the head, long arms there by the earlobes. Breathing out. In. Out to get that air, to get those weights above your head. That air helps to get those weights above your head. Curl. That's it. Keep those elbows safe, close to the ribs. Good. And this is an exercise where you might feel, if you have a selection of weights, you might want a heavier weight here. Okay. Always remember though, you can make light weights heavy by slowing down the move and really putting a lot of emphasis on the muscles. Now we're down onto the floor for the tricep work, okay? I'll start this side for a change. How did you find this one, round 1? This is very challenging. Wrap that arm around your waist. That's it, so drive your body up. Good. And just dropping that ear down towards the floor under control. You're not flopping down. You're very much in control here. That's it. Keep the legs stacked up on top of each other there. Good. This is a hard one. Finding this one very challenging. Amazing how the bodyweight exercises can be more challenging than some of the exercises with the weights. Ooh, what a burn. Okay, let's make our way over. Make sure you position your body correctly before you start. So just stack up the feet and the legs on top of each other. And then you're going to wrap that arm that's feeling achy around your waist and push up on the fresh arm. That's it. Drive up. Good. Oh my goodness, this is really tough. So tricep work always tends to be really challenging because we just don't really spend time working that part of our body. Don't forget now, if you can't get down onto the floor, do the single arm tricep extensions and then double up for this part here where I am here, because I have to work both sides individually here. Good. So there's options for everybody. Well done, well done. Okay, right. The L raises are next. Front. Okay, so again, back to some weights. Okay, now we are going to lift and lower. And even though this doesn't work your triceps, I can actually feel how exhausted they are. Okay, slight bend in the knee. Again, abs engaged. Head is nice and tall up to the ceiling. Nice tall posture. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try again to lift those arms up as evenly as you possibly can. Use your breath to lift weights up. Good. Slow it down. If your weights are light and you feel like you're swinging a little bit, imagine in your head that they're heavy and you're lifting up slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, you can actually make light weights feel heavy. Okay, good. Now let's keep going. Other side. If you don't need a lot of rest, you have the option of just going ahead there. Right, let's go. Up and down. Good. And again, I'm going to imagine these weights are a little heavier, just making it more challenging for my shoulders. So we're working the front of the shoulder here as we lift the weight up in front of our bodies. And we're working the side of the shoulder, the lateral deltoid, medial deltoid really is what they call it, as we lift the weight out to the side. So front, middle, and then you can get plenty of the back of the deltoid, which are row type exercises, which we do a lot on the channel. Good. Now we're going into those lunges next. If you want to do in body weight, go ahead, or you can just keep the weight in your hand. It's up to you, okay? I have the title listed as strength with light weights and body weight moves. So if you want to keep it body weight, go ahead, side to side, and squeeze, and squeeze, and over, and squeeze, and squeeze. Good. Push over, lift, and lift. Again, watch the balance there. Don't fall too far over to the side. Lift here with these pendulums. Good. Our side leg lifts over, over. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Good. Over and over. Will we just fit them in here? Good work. Well done. Okay. That's it. You completed 2 rounds of your strength workout today, and you did wonderful. That is great. And you're feeling a little bit fatigued there. It'd be nice to do a stretch now. So I will leave my cool down playlist in the description box below. You'll find it below and underneath the video here. And thank you so much for working out with me today. Remember now, always when you're lifting weights, it's important to allow for some muscle recovery. So the first thing you need to think of is water straight after your workout, and then continue sipping water throughout the day rather than gulping it down. Eat your greens, because your greens really do help you get in those good complex carbohydrates that really help knit the muscles back together as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, because that really does help the channel to grow and reach more ladies like yourself. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.